we're really excited to launch a new program called 80 and 18. And one of the things that we felt like was important now that we have 80 parks in our park system is to really encourage people to go out and use all of our city parks. One of our goals with this program is to raise awareness about all 80 of those parks. And I think a lot of times we as individuals and families, we know those parks that we happen to live by. We know the parks that we happen to drive by, dropping our kids off to school, or maybe our kids are involved in a sports program of some type and you know one of our athletic complexes pretty well. But what we're really trying to do is create a greater awareness around those 80 different parks, really encourage our citizens to use our park system not only in the summertime, but on a year-round basis. And then really trying to inspire people to find some other parks that they would really like to use and find that, hey, this is a facility that I think could really benefit my family and me as an individual. And then we also want to just get people outside and moving to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And obviously that's one of the reasons why we have Mary Michaels from the health department to talk about that as well. So we're really excited about it. Our goal is to try to get people to go to the various city parks each month in 2018. And so the goal is if you get to each of those parks in January through December, you'll ultimately achieve the 80 and 18, which is our goal again to get everybody to visit all 80 of our parks. So to talk a little bit about the health benefits of this project is Mary Michaels with the health department. Mary?
Thank you, Don. Now, there's no doubt that the park system plays an integral part not only to individual health, but also the health of our community. As more and more research is showing that our zip code is actually a better predictor of our health than our genetic code. So what we have available in our neighborhoods and in the environment around us can impact our health. And that's why we really commend Parks and Recreation for building such a fantastic system in our city and for having that goal of having a neighborhood park within a half mile of every residence. Because right now, as adults, we're not doing so good when it comes to our physical activity. Less than half of adults are getting the recommended amount of 30 minutes daily. And for youth, that number is 60 minutes daily. So having those parks in our community is an easy, accessible way to get people out and moving. We know that if people live near trails and parks, they're twice as likely to get that recommended amount of physical activity. And when we're getting that amount of activity in our daily lives, we're reducing our risk for chronic diseases like obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. So it really is more than just a little green space in the city. It's an absolutely vital element to the health and well-being of our community. And so with the health department and our Live Well Sioux Falls initiative, we are proud to partner with the park system, encouraging people to get out. And in fact, next Monday, we're kicking off our Beat the Blues Winter Marathon, encouraging people to get out and walk, bike, hike, snowshoe, ice skate, anything you can do, even playing in the snow or building a snowman, and track those miles and see if you can reach a marathon or 26 miles by the end of February. And we'll be doing these seasonally throughout the year as a way to get people out and encourage people to get out to the parks. Again, we're proud to be a partner with the park system. This is so important to our overall health and well-being of our community, and we encourage people to get out there and move well.
Thanks, Mary. You know, I think there's a little bit of a competitive element in all of us. This is definitely a challenge. We're encouraging people to see if you can try to achieve this 80 parks in 2018. And we hope that it'll be a competitive spirit thing where people can come out and see if they can be qualified to earn prizes on a monthly basis. And one of the things that you'll be able to do is that if you get to all those parks identified in that particular month, we'd encourage you to go ahead and tweet those photos on Facebook or Twitter. And if you're not onto the social media aspect of it, you can do it by submitting your pictures online of recognizable photos within those particular parks. So if you happen to be in Falls Park, for example, and that's the month, maybe one of the things is that there's a picture of the Overlook Cafe in the background that you could take that would show that, hey, I was actually at Falls Park. And so we just want you to try to learn more about our park system because there's a lot of history in our park system. And so not only will you be registered for those prizes if you hit all those parks in that particular month, but you also maybe learn a little bit more about our park system and what it has to offer. The The other thing I'd share with you is that we will also have a grand prize. So not only will you be entered into drawings on a month-by-month basis if you are at all those parks in those particular months, but at the end, if you actually do get to all 80 parks, you'll be entered into a contest and a drawing for the grand prize for the 80 and 18. So we're really excited about this project. A lot of staff have been involved in getting this set up, and we just hope it'll be a fun experience for everybody to really take advantage of our park system, because there was a time where we really felt like we were a little bit more of a summertime Parks and Rec system, but with the Midco Aquatic Center, the Shields Iceplex, the Tennis Center, and all the partnerships that we've got out there with our indoor recreation activities, we really believe that we're a year-round Parks and Rec department now, or at least more so than we were in years past. So we will be promoting this on SiouxFalls.org, /80 and 18, on Facebook and Twitter. And then we're also going to be sending out our first new e-newsletter to promote not only 80 and 18, but all kinds of other activities. It'll be advertised on CityLink, and then obviously various other facilities and events throughout 2018. When you go to the website 80 and 18 at SiouxFalls.org, /80 and 18, there will be interactive maps that will show you where all these parks are. So in, for example, January, we've got 5 parks that are identified. And so if you're not aware of that, that's part of the fun, is finding out where these places are and the things to do in those respective parks.